This video will walk you through how to install and set up the Google Drive Sync apps. First, let's take a look at Backup and Sync. You can go to Backup and Sync by clicking the link in the description of this video, which is www.google.com/drive/download/backup-and-sync. Click the blue link to download Backup and Sync. Agree and download. If you're using Google Chrome, your download should show up in the bottom left corner. Click on the installer to launch it. If you're on a Mac, click and drag the icon into the Applications folder. Once the app is finished copying over, go to the Applications folder and look for Backup and Sync from Google. Double-click to launch the app. If you see this warning, click Open. Let's get started. First, sign in using your Catlin Gable account. This will be your full Catlin Gable email address. Your password will be the same as your email password. If you have two-step verification set up like I do, approve the sign-in using your mobile device. Click Got It. On this first page, you'll see some options to sync folders on your computer to Google Drive. I'm going to uncheck these boxes for now. What this would do, if we do check these boxes, would keep copies of your desktop folder, your documents folder, your pictures folder, and any other folder you choose in the cloud. This is handy if you want to back up your folders for safekeeping. You also see some options to sync your photos and videos to Google Drive. You can sync them in high quality, which means they'll be slightly reduced in quality but still good, or original quality. And you'll see down here it says full resolution that counts against your quota. Since we have educational Google accounts, we have an unlimited quota. So you can go ahead and click original quality if you'd like to set up this option. However, if you do want to do this, you need to check the box that says upload photos and videos to Google Drive. This will automatically copy any photos and videos to your computer to Google Drive as you add them to your hard drive. I'm going to turn this off for now. Click Next to continue. Now we'll look at the options to sync your Google Drive to a folder on your computer. Now you'll see a couple different options on this page. First, we want to make sure that this box is checked to sync your drive to your computer. It is checked by default. Now you have the option to either sync everything in your Google Drive to your computer or only sync some folders. For me, since I have a lot of stuff in my Google Drive, it would take up way too much room on my computer. I only have a 250 gig hard drive, so this is about 4 times that amount of stuff. Fortunately, I have the option to only sync some folders. I'm going to click this box up here that says Select All, so I can uncheck all of the folders. And then I'm going to choose only a few key folders that I know I want synchronized to my computer, so I have access to them at all times. I'm going to click my Graphics folder, because that's something I use quite a bit, and let's say my Photos folder. Once you've chosen all the folders you'd like to synchronize to the Google Drive folder on your computer, click Start. You'll see the Google Drive icon at the top of your screen. Right now, Backup and Sync is setting up. Whenever you see the arrows spinning like this, it means that Google Drive is syncing information from your computer to the cloud or from the cloud to your computer. The first time you set this up, it'll take a little bit of time, depending on how much you have stored in your Google Drive that you're downloading to your computer. Keep in mind that anything that is not stored inside of a folder in your Google Drive will automatically be downloaded. You'll see on my Mac that the Google Drive Backup and Sync app automatically created a Google Drive folder in the Home folder on my computer. If I go to my Home folder, you'll see it's right here, Google Drive. Now there's nothing here yet because the Google Drive Backup and Sync app is still downloading, but soon I will see all the stuff from my Google Drive downloaded into that folder. Like I mentioned before, anything that is not stored inside of a specific subfolder inside your Google Drive will automatically be synced to your computer, such as all these Google Docs, Google Slides, Google Sheets, and any other kind of documents that are stored in the home folder in my Google Drive. Let's give it a few minutes to synchronize. You can now see that my Google Drive is just about finished syncing. It synced most of the stuff in the main folder of my Google Drive, as well as the two folders that I told it to synchronize. Now that we've finished setting up Backup and Sync, let's take a look at Google Drive FileStream. To download Google Drive FileStream, follow this link in the description: support.google.com/drive/answer/7329379. Since I'm using a Mac, I'm going to download the version for Mac. Just like before, my download appears in the bottom left corner. I'll go ahead and click the installer to launch it. It should be noted that it's not a good idea to use Google Drive FileStream and Google Drive Backup and Sync at the same time. Since you have two services syncing the same files to your computer, you can end up with conflicting copies of the same files. Let's go ahead and open in the installer to set up Google Drive FileStream. Click Continue, Continue, Install, type in your computer password, and close. Now go to your Applications folder to launch Google Drive FileStream. Sign in using your Catlin Gable account. Again, if you have two-step verification enabled like I do, approve the sign-in using your mobile device. Click the arrows to proceed. Google Drive FileStream acts a bit differently than Google Drive Backup and Sync. Instead of creating an actual folder on your computer, it creates what looks like an external hard drive or a network folder that you can eject from your computer. This is cool because it doesn't take up any space on your computer unless you decide to synchronize specific folders or files to your computer. I'm going to go ahead and click on My Drive. You'll see for me, I also have a Team Drives folder. This is a special folder that we have set up for our tech department, Team Shared Drive. Within my drive, you can see all the files and folders that are in my Google Drive. It mirrors exactly the structure of my Google Drive Online. Now keep in mind, none of these are actually taking up any space on my computer right now. This is basically just a list of everything in my Google Drive until I decide to open it. Let's check out this PDF. As soon as I open the PDF, Google Drive downloads the file from Google Drive Online to my computer so that I can look at it in preview. As soon as I quit preview, it undownloads it from my computer so that it's no longer taking up space. This is true of any image files or Word documents, spreadsheets, or any other kind of file. To keep access to certain folders in your Google Drive, simply find the folder, right-click on it, or control-click on a Mac, find the file stream options, and then choose Available Offline. This will download that entire folder so that even if you lose connection to the internet, you'll still have that folder available offline. However, you should be aware that all of these other folders that you don't have synced to your computer for offline use will not be available if your computer is offline. The benefit is, as long as I'm online, I have access to everything in my Google Drive without having to keep it on my hard drive. This saves a huge amount of space, especially since I have about a terabyte of data in my Google Drive, including all these videos for Tech Tip Tuesday. Now that I've chosen the option to keep this graphics folder offline, I can turn off my Wi-Fi, and I'll still have access to the content of that folder. This has been a brief overview of how to install and set up the two Google Drive Sync apps. As always, if you have questions, feel free to stop by the tech office or email us at helpdesk@catlin.edu.